Hi guys, so I've created a new page just because I was looking back over my old videos and I was sharing like way too much personal stuff on there that I shouldn't have been sharing type thing, so I've got rid of that page now. I may have to pause this video though a few times because my partner's at work and thank God my sty has gone down. But I've moved further back because I'm sorry, I am using a compact mirror as well, so I'm not going all the way into the flipping phone. I sound like Darth fucking Vader. I've not done game prep today because it's been so hot. I did it this morning, so hopefully it should still be fine. I just didn't want to do it again. So yeah. So yeah, I was sharing like way too much personal stuff on my TikTok, so I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna create a, I think I'm using too big of a brush here. Yeah. I'm just gonna create a new account. I have deactivated the other account, but it takes about 13 days to deactivate. So yeah, so hopefully that one should be deactivated soon. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just gonna put this in my socket. I'm just making sure that it's all blending in fine. Probably using the wrong freaking brush for this, but I'm just gonna take off some of that product that I've got on this one. I'm just gonna do the same again. So yeah, so that's why. And I've forgotten what I was saying, but it's been a while since I've done these. I never know what to talk about. That's probably why I did share a lot of personal stuff, because I really have no idea what the hell to talk about. Because as you know, this is for my makeup blog, with me practicing with makeup. I just need to make sure that this is going where I want it to go. So yeah, so I'm just going to put a bit more product on, and then obviously I'm going to wipe off the excess so I don't mess this up. I'm just going to keep doing this until I'm, completely happy with it in my eye socket. So I hope the weather's been brilliant for all of you guys as well. The weather's been absolutely phenomenal here. It's been sunny, it's been roasting, it has absolutely been like in a sauna type thing. I'm just gonna fluff this out a wee bit. I am working at a distance here. Never do distance work, and my husband has decided I'm gonna move around the whole bedroom. So now my bed's this way, it was that way. TV's still there, but my desk is now here. And I give it a month before he moves it back around again, because my husband has got ADHD, so he does tend to move stuff about quite a bit. I'm putting on little as possible so I can build it up. Whereas before, I think I was just putting on like way too much, like eyeshadow at the beginning, and I know I probably look freaky right now. But yeah, I think that would do for purple on that side. I don't want it to be like too purple, because obviously there's going to be other colours in there, but as I say, I'm wiping it on the back of my hand like any excess, so I don't, I still have to be careful with this eye because of the style, the one that I'm doing now. But yeah, the reason why I haven't been on in a while is because I have had some personal stuff going on. My mum got cancer twice within a year. luckily both times it's been caught early, so like as early as possible. So that's been good, but I just realised when I was going back over my videos, I was sharing a lot of personal information that, you know, wasn't meant to be shared with people, because I don't know you on this site, and to me you could be anybody, you know. So yeah, so I just wanted to, you know, make it perfectly clear why I decided to create another account. And this, I know, like at Christmas time last time, I was really into the filters of the Christmas filters. I saw them and I was like, oh my god. And I couldn't help myself. When I see Christmas or I see anything to do like Christmas, Easter, Halloween, I just get sucked in. I can't help that. But I'm hoping not to do it because I hate using filters, and I hate, like, I'm just gonna buff this out a wee bit. And I hate just, you know, just using them in general. I think that is pretty much even. I'm just gonna buff it out a wee bit more. So yeah, I just generally just hate using filters in general. Next, let me just brush off any excess of that, because I'm going to use the same Pardon Me brush again, and I'm going to go in with this nice hot pink colour. Very hot pink. Never tried hot pink, but we're going to try it. Just wiping off the excess and getting my little thingy thing again. I'm just going to do like, put the hot pink into it type thing, just to give it some nice like mutual textures. Yes, I am using a mirror. I'm trying to not come close up to the flipping camera. I'm just going to go backwards and forwards and blend that in as much as possible. Obviously without looking like Frankenstein's wife. No offense to Frankenstein. And then I should be able, because I put a lot on, get some of the product off the back of my hand. And then dab any excess onto the back of my hand. And then the same with this eye. So yeah, that's why I haven't really been on. Because with my mum, and then we didn't go down for Christmas either because my sister, well, not my sister, the roads were really, really bad. So we didn't want to risk it with the kids, which is understandable when you've got kids, because you wouldn't want to do anything to like really risk their lives as well as your own. So I'm just going to do the same on this eye. I'm just trying to, it's got something on it. There we go, that's better. Just really trying to buff this out as much as possible. I can do any cleanup at the end, any fallout, yada yada yada. But yeah, I feel like I've got more here on this side, but I can sort that out. I do one eye perfect and I do the other eye like, but it's fine. It's easily sorted. I have to run downstairs in a minute and get some wet wipes. Alright, just give me a second because I need to go and get another brush. Well, I went to go and get my other brush. I thought, I might as well just go and get some wet wipes and just sort out my eyes quickly instead of me going all the way in like that to the camera. Sound like Darth freaking Vader, I know. Sound like Darth freaking Vader when I do that. Right, I've got another brush because obviously I've mixed like 2 dark colours on that one. I don't really want to go back in with that one. I'm going to try and find like a nice colour that's going to go in with the purple and the pink. So what about a nice, what goes with purple and pink? I can't really use my phone to Google search that because I'm using my phone. Let's go in with this nice like whitey-ish colour. I'm going to use my little compact again. And yeah, I am using this bigger brush because it is just so much easier to use it. But I don't know why I like using big brushes, I just do. And I am learning to do makeup, just like a lot of people learn to do, I don't know, ride a bike. Or they might be learning to do makeup as well. I don't want to be like one of those type influencer type things. I'm just happy like being me and being able to do something that I've always wanted to do, but just minus sharing way too much information about myself at the same time. So I'm using my bed as a table because my husband still needs to sort out my entire bedroom. So this will be my beauty desk again, but I just, right now, it's just there as a table because that's what I need. It's just here with like my old TV behind it along with my PC. That's all going to go over there on a new desk that's coming. I prefer not to do my makeup in like a window because I don't have the lights on anyways. So I'm going to add in like maybe a light pink into this colour that's on my eyelids. Or should I maybe do like a... Sorry, a bit of blowback. What about like a... I don't know, like, do I want to go green? Because I feel like green's going to just like ruin everything. I don't really know what goes with pink apart from white. Let's go in with like a nice... Let's go in with like this nice lilac-y colour on top of... Do I like it like that? No, I feel like it needs to have something else just in the corner. Of my eye. Even then, like, I don't even think that shows up on there. What about... I'm not using black because black just washes me out. Let's try and go with like a nice, I don't know, like a nice, this purple in the corner. I'm just going to put the excess on the back of my hand again. It's just something to add into that corner just to give it, you know, something. I've got a lot of fallout happening. Just to make it that wee bit better. Eyes is the one thing I am not good at. Eyes. I'm still not liking that. What about like a nice... Let's try like a nice... Let's go with black. I'm just going to wipe off the excess again. I'm just going to place that just in the corner. Give it some friggin' depth, whatever you want to call it. I mean, like, what do people actually talk about on this platform is what I want to know, because like obviously people do talk, and obviously people do, like say things, but obviously a lot of stuff that's going on in my life right now is personal, and I just don't want to share it because like I said, I've already shared like way too much personal stuff already. I don't want to share anymore. I think that would do for that colour, because like I said, black does wash me out. It makes me look, I don't look like myself when I have like black on or anything like to do with black. I used to have my hair like jet black when I was younger, because I was in my goth era when I was younger. I loved everything goth, and I still do. I still love my skulls. I love absolutely everything, but I think that's the best I'm going to do, because I am not good when it comes to eyes. I do love everything goth. I do. I still do. Like, I love my skulls and stuff like that. I actually had to get rid of a lot because I had nowhere to put them, so I gave them to my friend. I'm just going to sort out my eye and get rid of any fallout. From my eye. I'll go ahead and put on my foundation. I don't really want to be putting on like liquid eyeliner, but I feel like this look could do with liquid eyeliner. Oh, that's not liquid eyeliner, so I'll probably be best doing this like far away. I'm just trying to concentrate with this, because I do not concentrate well, and I can't multitask to save my life. Well, I've just put a little bit on of my liquid eyeliner. Oh my god, I'm going to have to pause the camera so I can use my big one. I'm not good when it comes to the awkward silence. I like to give myself like a little wing as well. I can do one eye flawlessly, the other eye just does whatever it flipping wants to do. Right. Where is my... I'm using this number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. I've used it before. I thought it was alright. Ooh. My friend actually gave me some foundation. She said, oh, this foundation's too light for me. So I looked at it and I was like, do you seriously think that is my shade? That is not my shade whatsoever. This foundation that she gave me is definitely not my shade. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to my sister. She's always been good when it comes to tanning. Like she's just tans so easily. I'm jealous. I do not tan at all. I become bright red like Patrick the Starfish then I get peely, then I'm just like back to white again. It just doesn't, you know, like look good on me. Tan. Well, I don't know if it looks good. I used to do like a lot of fake tan, but when I was younger, and my other makeup seems to have disappeared. I ended up taking it away with me for a friend's birthday, and now I cannot find it. So this one is definitely not full coverage, but I can always put more on if I need it, which I might have to actually do. You could probably hear that. That's my little boy laughing. My Scottish schools go back next week. I'm so happy. But I'm also, the one that I'm most looking forward to is January, because my youngest starts nursery. So I cannot wait. Only bit I've got to watch out for now is me flipping hair. Oh, there we go. It's already in the hair. I am using a mirror and I'm trying not to cover my face up with the mirror. I've forgotten how to use a sponge. Am I doing this right? Because I feel like I have forgotten how to use a sponge. And I've just dabbed that right into my hair. Oh my god. Let me use this brush just to, you know, try and smooth it all out up here. I should have put my hair up, but I didn't want to put my hair up type thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to put a bit more on that. That is just not enough coverage for me. It's just, I don't know why. I like a lot of coverage when I have foundation on. So I'm probably going to come out looking like a flippin' Oompa Loompa at this rate, but I just like a lot of coverage. I don't like my freckles showing. I don't like a lot of things about my face. Freckles being one of them. One of the things that I hate is my freckles. So I'm just going to use this brush and just dab, 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 dab. I'm just going to quickly just dab it in. Hopefully it doesn't... Would it just be easy if I just did this? Instead of going dab, 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 dab with a bloody brush. I don't mind brushes, but honestly, brushes, they're nice. I feel nice on the skin, but sponges, I seem to have forgotten how to use those. So I think I've forgotten how to use them, but if people could just, you know, help a girl out here, that would be amazing. Right, I just need to do a bit more here, a bit more here, a bit more here, and a lot more up there. I don't know why I sound like a bloke then, but here we are. Oh, pardon me. I have to get some antacids in a minute. I always had acid reflux. Well, not always had it, but when I was pregnant with my youngest, that's when it kicked in, and I was hoping, oh, you know what, hopefully this will go away once he's here. No, it didn't go away. Still here. Yeah, sometimes 2 pumps or more to get that full coverage, especially if it's a foundation that isn't full coverage. I was watching a video earlier on it. A lot of makeup videos pops up on my phone, so I tend to watch them when I can watch them. But yeah, the woman was like, if you want like full coverage with a foundation that isn't full coverage, do like 1 or 2 layers. But 2 is normally enough for me. Like so. I'm just going to do my neckline. And I'm hoping that this does not bring back my style. Because honestly, I've been having a lot of style flare-ups lately and it's not good. But I'm going to use this brush next because I'm going to use this one to do my contour. Normally, when I've done contour, I've just gone in with the stick. Yeah, I was told not to do that on another video. So what the person actually told us to do was to stick a bit of this onto like a brush and then just draw like a faint line like that, and then the same on the other side. I might need a bit more product. I'm just doing it lightly as possible just because I don't want to be like too flipping bronzy. And then I'm going to put like a line there and a little one there. Same on the other side. Line there, little one there. And I hate contouring my nose because I can never contour my friggin' nose because my nose is weird. Okay, my nose is like weird as anything. My nose is so freaking weird. And then we're just gonna put a wee bit on my jawline just to help me with my jawline. I hate my jawline, but there's nothing that I would do to change my body. I don't see the point in getting cosmetic surgery. I don't see the point in doing any of that because what is the point? You know, like what are you gonna look like when you're a lot older? You'll be like, oh, I've got this big lips, and like when you're older, how are you gonna eat? I'm not picking fun at anybody who does it. That is your choice. That is completely up to you. But personally, I wouldn't. What? Things are not going my way again. Oh, it's here. That's fine then. Got my little concealer stick. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to use like this other brush to put on this concealer. It's probably not my shade, but at this point, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to put it underneath my eye, like that, so. So yeah, I just wanted to get out of the way, like, why I've created this account, why I have deactivated my other one. Sorry, I'm not meaning to cover myself up here, it's just, I forget that I'm on camera. I tend to do my videos off TikTok, and that way I am not like drawn into using filters. I hate using filters, especially when doing makeup. It's just, I don't get the point of using filters while doing makeup. Sorry about that, my ear was really itchy and I should have paused the video. That was fucking disgusting. I've made to itch my ear. But yeah, I just don't see the point in recording on. I'm gonna put a bit of this on my lips. I used to love putting concealer on my lips when I was in high school. Like, all my friends would look at me like, what the fuck are you wearing? It's my new lipstick. I would just say something. I wasn't the only one that did it. A lot of people did it. So just my favourite one was wearing like a lip liner. I'd say like red or pink, like a dark coloured lip liner, and then I would put like a clear gloss on top. I used to go to school like that. My friends would just look at me like, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just expressing myself. I'm going to start with the contour first. Oh, can I do this off my mirror? I'm just dabbing it up, and I'm just gonna, you know, do like gentle brush strokes up the way. It feels weird doing my makeup this far away from the camera. It's got to get some used to, but of course, like on my old page when I did my makeup videos, I sound like Darth friggin' Vader. And so I was like, yeah, no. It's not happening. I'm not sounding like Darth flipping Vader anymore. I'm making sure that all this is blended in, because I have a tendency with contour, the darker shade is, and my mum's noticed it, my sister's noticed it, I tend to not blend it in all the way. So that's what I'm doing right now, making sure that it is all blended in and making sure that it looks nice as well. At the same time. Now these brushes are going to need a clean after this. I'm just going to do up here next. So normally with this, I just like to brush it into like my hairline, like away from my face type thing. And I'm actually glad that I did it this way instead of just going in with the stick. Bring back the short hair era. My hair's nearly back to where I want it to be again. So there's no way I'm cutting it off now. No way I'm gonna go short. It's just not happening. I don't know if I have blended this in enough, so I'm just gonna go over it again. I feel like the Grim Reaper today. And then, yeah. Same on this side. Now for the nose. I hate doing nose contour. Why do I do nose contour? I don't think I've got any small brushes left. I don't know. I'll just pause this quickly. And back. So I've got like 2 brushes. I don't know which one to use. So if this one doesn't work, I'm using the other one, and I'm not going back over there to get another one. Oh my god. Why do we have to contour noses? It's just like literally why? My nose goes off to one side at the so it actually goes off that way a little bit. I don't know if you can see it where the contour is. I'm going to use this brush. I was going to use this brush, but I kind of just black all over my face thinking it was a clean brush. Ah. Wet wipes, wet wipes. Oh, here we go. So, a slight minor hiccup. Let's just take off this black. We're going to have to do the nose again, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Black's off. I just need to do my nose again. So I'm just going to put on a ton on my nose. And then we're just going to... Ooh. That was not snot, by the way. That was a bit of foundation. Before I get called out for having a runny nose on here. Alright. And there we go. There we have it. I don't think this foundation likes me very much. It's caking a wee bit on my nose. But foundations tend to cake on my nose. Right, so I'm going to see if I can... hello. Maybe this brush. This brush is clean because it's a brand new flipping blush. I'm gonna get my I dropped it then. Contour stick. And I'm gonna go down the freaking middle. Like so. Is this? Oh no, that's not the one that I was using for my. No, that brush is to never be used again. Not until I've cleaned it, because it looked clean. I was like, oh, well, I'll use that one. Never would have guessed that I would have. Oh, I forgot to do my jawline. What the hell am I doing? And I'm using a completely different brush. It's happening now, okay? I've just realised I'm using my foundation brush. Don't copy me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But here we are. And I'm not going to put any more on there. Right, where is... not that one. Not that one. I'm just going to use my big brush that I've been using to contour my nose. I probably shouldn't be using this brush, but honestly right now I do not trust any brushes I've got over there. It's just underneath my eyes to do. This isn't the best like concealer that I've used. I've used better, but I can't find like half my makeup, so we're going with this one. I feel like I've got something in my hair. What the frig? There we go. Got it. Oh, have I got it? No, I haven't got it. Come on, move away. I don't really like using the ball things. I've just said ball things, and you're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Sponges, these underneath my eyes. I really hate using them. Just because I'm literally scared that I'm going to end up poking a bit into my actual eye socket. And now to blend, 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 blend. Up here. I'm just going to keep blending. I'm going to use my compact mirror as well when I can, so I just don't sound like I'm flipping Darth Vader over here. Hello, my name is Darth Vader. How are you doing? Ugh, I never know what to talk about on these things, and honestly, if I just start saying rubbish, it's because I've run out of things to talk about, which I run out of things quite easy to talk about. Not something that I'm fondly proud of with myself, but why is my nose? Oh, it's because I haven't put in that contour properly. Alrighty, I'm just going to put a wee bit more underneath my eyes just because I don't. It feels weird, this stuff. Up there looks fine, it's just under my eyes I'm not particularly liking right now. I want to see. Yeah, foundation brush. Use these brushes all the time when I did my foundation in high school. Left streaks, I felt like I was painting my face. So it left like a lot of streaks. Yeah, no, not that brush either. Sponge it is. Let's just do it with the bloody sponge. I'm trying not to like get my eye makeup in the process, but we're just playing this by friggin' ear right now. I gotta say, I'm kind of liking this eyeshadow look on me. I don't know if I've done it right, this eye look, by the way, so if I haven't, can you please correct me in any way? And if you have any makeup tips, please share. Please. I'm learning. And I'm not very good when it comes to eye makeup, contouring, stuff like that. I'm just going to put in a wee bit of liquid blush. I like to use a little bit of this just because it's high pigmented. I don't want to look like I've got really bad sunburn on my cheeks. So I'm going to start off with this. Yeah, I'm going to use my big fluffy brush. So my brush is, oh god, this is really big. See what I mean by like how pigmented it is? Ah, no. Medium sized brush. It's not working with the big one. Oh my god, I feel like I'm now freaking Poppins. Rosy cheeks. Rosy cheeks. I might have to reuse my foundation brush on my cheeks because I just feel like they're just... We'll keep blending and hopefully it will calm down, but if not, the foundation brush is coming back. Yeah, no. See what I mean? Hi, friggin' pigment. Yeah. Is this my foundation brush? Please tell me you're my foundation brush. No, it's not. Go away. We are just going to dab this on, just try and calm it down a wee bit. I don't like too much blush on me. So if we can calm that down, I'm going to calm it down. That's one thing I hate about liquid blush. Even with like the tiniest amount, it's still high in pigmentation. Well, unless it's just me who thinks that. I'm not a professional, like I said, so it's probably just me that thinks that. Just do like a final... Yeah, I think that's it. That is how well it's gonna go for me with that blush. I love that blush, don't get me wrong, that is my favourite blush, but I've honestly forgotten how high pigmented it is. I thought I don't really know what colour lips to do with this. So I'm just... Oh, that was close, that's brow oil. Don't be using brow oil. I'm just going to put on like a nice... I don't know what shade this is. It's like a peachy shade. Weird smell to it. Not sure if I'm keen on that smell, but who am I to judge? Yeah, so I've missed quite a bit with the I've just, when I was doing, oh, is that one of those puffy ones where it blows up your lips? Sexy mother plucker. Oh, it's one of those ones where it tingles your lips. I've just realised that that's not blended in properly, so Here we go again, round 2. I'm probably taking some of this off. No, are we done? Why do I feel like that one is more coverage than this one? I'm going to put a bit more on this side just to bring back up the coverage, because otherwise it's going to drive me insane, and my lips honestly feel like they are on fire right now. I think that is the best I'm going to do with my eyes, with my lips on fire right now. Why do people use this? Does this actually work? Does it make your lips like that wee bit bigger? I like my lips. I've always had these lips. Nothing I would do to change my lips, but it feels like I've eaten like a spicy chili. And I hate spicy food, so when I do eat spicy food, it's like, the frick is happening? Type thing. Right, let me just make sure that this is even. How can people wear this? It's a Soap and Glory one. I just thought it was like a normal lipstick. I didn't realise it was gonna numb my lips. Oh, Jesus. I'll keep it on. See if it does anything to my lips. So this is my final look, guys. And if you have any tips, anything, please let me know. And if you have any makeup looks you want me to try out, please be warned, they might not come out great. Let me know, and I will do my best. Bye.